Right. Anyone going to turn up? Anyone going to turn up? Don't know what YouTube's doing, messing around. Anyone going to turn up? Okay, somebody's watching. Laboriously messed with the RS... Oh, for goodness sake. Connection unstable. Right, so I've laboriously messed with the RS3M 2020 and put in magnets between the centers and the edges. So as you can see here, there is a magnet there in the very corner, right at the back, and that's going to connect onto the center. So this is, well, this was actually, I think, Chris Tran's original idea, and it's been done on a few cubes, such as the Valk Elite and the MS3V1. It's obviously a very popular cube. It's far more fiddly to do than I thought it would be, because I basically had to resort to doing just putting the magnets, gluing the magnets on as I go, because it's just too fiddly to try and hold them in place. So yeah, that's what I had to do in the end, which is a bit annoying. I really don't like doing that sort of thing, but it was the only way of doing it, unfortunately. But anyway, let's get on with this. The assembly, considering there are 2 people watching me. Right, so let's get this down and we can have a look at all these pieces. So yeah, it's just standard edges, and I have to deal with this. Somehow I only had to use scissors to sort out one edge. But yeah, the other problem is with doing this is that this elasticity system, I suspect, is completely and utterly ruined with super glue. I don't think there's any way that wouldn't have happened. It's just, unfortunately, it's basically unavoidable to get super glue onto the elasticity system with trying to get it in there. Yeah, so unfortunately that was an issue. But I mean, I haven't really messed with the elasticity system much, so I mean, it's not that much of a problem. The defaults are fine, I think, but it is something to bear in mind. Hello, my Cubiverse. Yeah, so let's get this all assembled, set up, and we'll see how well it performs. Because that's the thing, I feel that I need to try and innovate as a cube store owner, right? I have all these cubes, I have some resources. I need to try and use them and do some innovation. Obviously, I don't have resources to do that much, but I can do something. And if it works, then great. If it doesn't, then so be it. It's worth a try. Yes. If anyone wants to ask any random questions while doing this, then go ahead. Got to do something. Keep people occupied. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this edge piece. It's not coming together properly. That's a bit worrying. I don't know what I can do about that. Anyway, let's try and finish this off at a somewhat reasonable speed. Right. There we go, clicked in place. Right. 2 more edges. The other thing is obviously the center caps are off, fully unscrewed, so it's going to be a lot more complicated to sort out than it normally would be. Reassemble, but obviously I will do it. I mean, this is the core, like this tiny little thing. So yeah, let's try and sort all this out, get the screws back in. And yeah, most of these center caps, oh dear, that's yeah, as you can see there's no way the elasticity system is still going to work. This could end up being mainworthy. We'll see. We shall see. I'm really surprised that I haven't heard anybody else doing this so far, but obviously somebody's got to try it eventually. Right. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if it works, I'll probably put it on the website, but it'll be more than the current Neutrino RS3M 2020 because it's a lot more complicated to make, a lot more fiddly. So definitely. Yeah. Right, let's do the other side. Yeah, these little stoppers that come on the screw are necessary. They're a bit annoying and can easily go missing, but you do need them on. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but they are absolutely necessary. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's screw that in, get that in. This could take a while. Hopefully people will ask random things in the chat, and yeah, while we wait for what could be a pretty nice cube but could also be absolute rubbish. Might be ruined by super glue, who knows. Right, and now obviously I need to remind myself of the color scheme. That's something very important, because if I get that wrong, then a lot's going to go wrong. Right, okay, so green in next in the front. Okay. Oh, no, it doesn't. Just be careful. Right, okay, that's not helpful. Right. Okay. Well, supposedly 3 people are still here. Who is it? Right. Green on. I think I'll leave messing with tensions for now. Right, blue next. Okay. This, yeah, there we go. Right. Who just left? Don't worry, I know it's a bit boring at the moment, but could be a good cube. Okay. Right, okay. Screw that in. so red on this side. Have to get that right. Okay. No, you get in properly. None of that, thank you very much. No, you get in properly. Right, there we go. Screw this down. Right, and the last center cap. And then from that point on, it's pretty easy. It looks like a spring's missing. Oh dear. To hope it's not. To hope there's a missing spring here. Oh. Okay, there it is. Right, okay, final one. And then I can assemble it and set it up. Anyone still there? Right. Okay. So probably need tensioning a bit more, but that will do for now. Still don't know what's up with this edge. It's very worrying. Because, yeah. There we go. Right, just needed a lot of force. Get in. Right. Okay. Right. And right. Okay, and let's do the setup. Angstrom setup quickly. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Yeah, skip the boring bits. Yeah, the cube is finally almost set up. Oh, no, no, definitely not. Don't want any lubricant on the center caps, do we? Right. Yeah, I just use a pencil because it works. Yeah, fair enough if you're not allowed to say your real name. I mean, obviously, if you ever go to a competition, then your WCA ID will find that out. But obviously, go to a competition when you can. Right, there we go, and DNM. Did you beat any PBs today? No. Got a few 8s. Nothing special. Yeah, a few 8-second solves on the MS3V1, but that's nothing unusual really. In fact, I think my PB average of 5 is probably low 8 now anyway. So, yeah, nothing special there. Learning how to juggle. Okay. Right, okay. Right, tensions even. Yes, they seem pretty even actually. Yeah. I thought they wouldn't be. Is that your main? I don't think it's going to be my main, but I'll decide in the next few days. It doesn't really feel GAN like the MS3V1 actually. It's sort of like a improved version of the MGC Elite if you know that cube at all. Right, okay, time to put the center caps on. I thought that if I can put the center caps on, might have to really force them down. Okay, that's something I didn't think of. Potential issues with center caps. Doing stuff like this. Okay. Yes, that really was something I didn't think of. Center caps might. Yeah. How am I going to get the center caps back on? Yeah. I did not think of that. I mean, I guess theoretically they can squeeze round, but to what extent? Okay. That's a potential issue. I mean, they should be able to squeeze round. I guess it's just the superglue being in the way. Really force them down. They should go in. Yeah, it's definitely possible to get them on properly, but yeah, there's lots of superglue in the way. Oh, and Morrison's Magmix. be. I presume he's pretty good at Megaminx. Obviously, he's not the best in the world. Okay, so yeah, that's something I really didn't think of, and it's going to be quite difficult to sort out. But yes, there is super glue in the way, and that's going to be a real issue with this, unfortunately. Don't know what I can do about that. Right. Well, I'm going to take them off if I can. They may well be super glued down in place. Come on. Right, yeah. Right, there we go. There's another one off. I might have to just leave them off for now. See if I can ever get them on. Yeah, I need to get these off. Yeah, one way or another, I need to get them off. No matter what it takes. Ow. Your new main might be a Rubik's brand. Yeah, don't. Just don't. Don't even consider using a Rubik's brand as your main. Just Rubik's brands are history. And obviously there's much more interesting cubing history. Things like the Diane Guhong V1 and V2 and everything related to that. Right. Let's... Okay. Scissors might work better. Oh dear. Yeah, I've glued in the center caps. Right, okay, so change of plan. The center caps aren't going to need to go down without question. Right, I don't know how I can get them down though. And that's going to take far more force than I can actually put on it. Yeah, it also needs to be in the right place. But ultimately, when will you have the other lubes? Yeah, who knows? Unfortunately, we can't sell the Cubicle and Speed Cube Shop lubricants. Well, we might be able to sell the Speed Cube Shop ones, but I don't know. So, yeah, I have no idea. When will you restock the shop? I mean, we restocked pretty recently. We don't have much stuff out of stock, really. And can't really do any major orders at the moment because of Chinese New Year. So it will be late February before we get any restock. But, I mean, what's sold out? I don't think that much is actually sold out at the moment. I know the Qi MS 3x3s went today, which is a bit annoying. But I mean, yeah, give me examples of what I need to get back in, because I don't think there's actually that much at the moment. You might buy 13x13. I'm happy to get a 13x13 in for you, but it won't be cheap. It'll be 100 and something pounds, I'm sure. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's try and squeeze this in, but It's not going to go in. Yeah. Even force. The Aderon loops. Yeah, I don't know. I think if they were back in stock, I would have to put the price up, unfortunately, because, yeah. And unfortunately, there's very little competition on. It's very difficult to compete on those. So maybe I'll get them back in at some point, but I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, the question is, what's more important, having a Yushin Huanglong 3x3, or having a Yushin Huanglong Yushin Huanglong 13x13, which is the one I'd recommend if you were going to get a 13x13, there, or the entire MGC series. I mean, if Bristol Open happens again, I'll probably try and come there. Depends when. I mean, obviously it's a way to go, but I could go. I mean, I went to the Western Supermare Open 2019. Maybe now I could actually sponsor competitions. Right, okay. Let's use my 12x12 to force this down. What do you think the best 2x2 is now? Right, well, I mean, the best 2x2, I mean, if you need, yeah, I'd think the new Flare probably overall, budget option, GMS, I'd say. Yeah, all good 2x2s. Not sure whether they're the best, but pretty good. Yeah, so unfortunately, this is one thing I didn't think about when making this, is the center cap issue. And I think that's going to basically just render this whole idea useless. Unfortunately, it's a great thing to try. And I might have a think about ways of fixing this issue, but unfortunately, I don't think at the moment it's going to work, which is really annoying. Don't know if it's worth trying this on any other cubes. Might have a better time with it, but unfortunately, this has got the go. Right. Yeah. Okay. I don't think this is going to work, but it's a nice thing to try, I think.